I'm so sorry. I'm a little late. Yeah, I know, right? You're guys are like, it doesn't matter, right? No. I was in a Zoom meeting. I'm so sorry. I was in a Zoom meeting for like female composers, and it ran a little late, and it was like, but it was so good, and it was like so like inspirational. And now I'm here. And hello, array of emotions. I think you're the only one in the chat. Are you the only one in the chat? Oh my god. It is a quiet night tonight. It's okay, because oh, hey, head first on late. Made it. How are you feeling, Chris? Are you okay? Are you okay, Chris? Also, are you eating like a bunch of Rice Krispie treats? Because like that's the best. I hope you're eating a bunch of Rice Krispie treats. Hold on, I'm gonna move this fucking thing. I hate that puff. So Head First Only says, "Meh, I'll survive." Aw. Head First Only's not feeling well today, so if press F in the chat to like make it for like lots of love and to make him feel better. Press F. I'm doing this because I've never done this, so I never actually do that. So now I'm just gonna say, I'm just press F. I don't know. All the F's for, I don't know. Fuck. Headfirst Only says, I used an entire pack of Rice Krispies, as you should. Because waste not, want not. Am I right? What does it do? It's just a thing. It's just a stupid thing, Headfirst Only. It's like everybody says, press F, to show love or to show condolences or to, I don't know, press F if you hate racists. Yeah, I mean, that's like an easy one. It's like, then everybody's pressing F in the chat. I think it's also, you know what? I also think it's like a way to sort of kind of tally who's listening, maybe, or who's like watching, or if they're still there, or if they're like, on the toilet or something else. I don't know. Array of Motion said it came from one of the Call of Duty games where indeed one of the screen prompts was press F to pay respect. Yeah, press F to. I didn't know that, and thank you for that information. I just knew it was something that was like on like it was just on my friends' streams, and it was just like on Facebook. And is my thing really dark? Hold up, I'm gonna turn up the light. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know if that's any better. Is that any better? I don't know anymore. I can't tell. My eyes are so fucked. Anyway, so loads of gaming channels use it. I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna use press F now. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like the color right now is so wacky in like this. Let me see if I can make it any better. I think that's more pink. I don't know. Fuck it. You guys will see me the way you see me. It's okay. It's not like you don't know this face. It's a weird face. It's a future face. And it's here. It's a wacky face. Anyway, hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing okay. I've been working really... It's like the camera is adjusting every time you move. I know, right? What's up with that? I feel like I can just like fuck with it. Oh my god, now I'm bright. Oh, now I'm not. Fucking shit. Okay. That to me is like the best. I'm gonna turn up the mic. So yeah, I'm turning up the mic and I'm just gonna move away a little. Is that working? Yeah, I know. I don't know what's up with my camera. Headfirst Only says that's crazy. I know. It's just like trying to. You should like on the stream where I was wearing the Lilu Dallas multipass outfit. Yeah, my hair, it was really weird because my hair, my neon orangey wig, was throwing it off so badly, and it was really just fucking with the camera. And now I think this hair is kind of fucking with it too. Well, I'm just gonna like go back into the shadows. Oh, and closer. Yeah. So I don't know what's up with that, but what can you do? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have like red hair for a while. I've decided I really like red hair. I'm not sick of it yet, which is amazing because usually I get bored of everything, like in a couple weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, tonight we'll be doing some more Metropolis, and it's like I've got a bunch. I've worked on it. That autofocus would bug the hell out of me. It get turned off with extreme prejudice. Headfirst only says, I don't know how to actually turn it off. I don't know how to do anything with that. In fact, I'm so terrible at like all of that stuff. I'm so bad at it that I just I'm just terrible at this. And I'm very sorry. And I'm sorry. And I'm going to not try to move a ton. I'll try not to move too much so it doesn't go like, Yeah. It's I don't know what's up. It's just the way the camera is. Sorry. Array of Emotion says, it's a bit tricky on Mac because you have to have the Control app open. As soon as you close it, the camera reverts to default. Oh, shit. I don't even know if I have the fucking app. Oh my god. I probably don't. Oh, I don't. Okay, well, this is what you get. I looked into this for you when we first got this camp, and Rave Emotion says, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to my shit, and I'm very sorry. But, it still looks okay, right? Like, this is still, like, fine-ish. Right? Like you're not. It's one of the Logitech apps. I don't think it's built for Macs. I think I accidentally closed it. Okay. I think I accidentally closed it because I'm lame. And no, actually, I was probably like trying to save like some memory or something, and something was open, and my computer's old. Okay, just in case you guys don't know, I work on an old computer. I have an old MacBook Pro from 2011, and it's like chugging, but it's still, it's still trying. I'd like to get a new one, but in the meantime, you kind of have to put up with like, I don't know, my broke ass. You gotta put up with my broke ass. It's okay though, because I don't know. I'm still making music, so. There's that. Anyway, so tonight will be, I'll show some more of my Metropolis stuff. I've been trying to work really hard on it, but it's been taking me a while because the ending is, the ending, when you're doing any kind of scoring, I think, for film, and you're getting to the ending. Oh shit, it did the thing again. Sorry. And you're getting to the ending, you have to make sure that it's sort of it kind of escalates a bit, and it sort of just gets more exciting, or just comes to that climax. It needs to have all of those, it needs to be like that. Unfortunately, it has to have that kind of build, and it's like, before, when I was working on the stuff before, on the score before, I mean, some parts were simpler than others, obviously, and that was because I was like either introducing a motif, or I was trying to just sort of kind of like, usually when I go a little quieter, it makes you like pay attention a bit more to the screen, and so when you get further and further along in the film, the music gets a little bit more complex, or you just get a little bit more than you did. And so you're kind of slowly building it so that it comes into this like lovely like crescendo of music and like and drama, or whatever it is. Hey, Guppy Wigber! What's up, Guppy Wigber? Guppy Wigber, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my gosh, Guppy Wigber is also a fellow redhead from a bottle. Boom. Redhead from a bottle. Yeah. It's all good. Oh my gosh, you know, it'd be great if like I just got like Wigbers up in this joint. You know, these are my favorite people anyway. Wigbers. I love you guys. You guys are great. Yeah. So yeah, how's it going, Guppy Wigber? How you doing? Yeah, so I'll just be like showing you guys some more Metropolis. I think in the last section I a couple more might show up, Array of Emotion says. Maybe not. They might be like, I'm cool without, thanks. Or like, I'm really nah, her voice is annoying and I hate her face. I don't want to listen to her music cuz she sucks. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm in like a wacky mood. I've been at my desk like literally like all day. And it's, I don't know. I probably should. I this is how people like get aneurysms, I'm sure. Like I'm going to get a pulmonary embolism. I'm great. How are you? The red looks so great on you. Guppy Wigber says, "Thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm so fucking busy all the time. I'm busy. I think I give myself I have a tendency to give myself a lot of work to do. And I don't know if Head First Only or Array of Emotions can confirm this, but sometimes I give myself a lot of work because yeah, just cuz I'm just like, oh, how about I just work harder? Yeah, that's great. How about I just give myself some projects? Yeah, that's great. It's like, what? You want to make yourself crazy and skip like lunches? And it's like, yeah. Array of Emotion says, can confirm. Head First Only says, sometimes, all the time. Oh, okay. See, whenever I start a project, I never think, this is gonna be hard. Array of Emotion says, all right, time to feed the miss. Okay, you feed Queenie. Make sure she's okay and well fed and doesn't have diarrhea. Yeah. Queenie is the fluffy cat, the big fluffy cat, and unfortunately, we found out she's got gastrointestinal lymphoma. And if you don't know what gastrointestinal lymphoma is, it's basically like kind of like cancer in like, yeah, it's cancer. And it's usually, it shows up on x-rays, you know, through like a thickening of the intestinal wall. And also when through blood tests. And it usually shows like a certain amount of like some kind of cell count, whatever, glucose or there's some kind of stuff in there and it's not great. And she's an old girl and it's like, you know, she's an old girl and we gotta like, you know, that's how it goes. Guppy Wigber says, oh no, poor Queenie. Yeah, it is. It's not like, you know, you can't stop a cat from getting old, just like you can't stop a person from getting old. And although we do our best to like keep everybody healthy and well and, you know, as far as cats go, spoiled to death. Spoiled. It's not going to like, you know, there's stuff that's always going to happen. Guppy Wigber says, I'm so sad to hear that. It's okay. I've been sort of preparing myself for it, so I'm a little bit better about it. But, I mean, it's not wonderful news, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I figure it's, you know, yeah, it is what it is. And I think the best thing is that you just, whenever you decide to take an animal into your home, whether it's a kitten or a grown-up cat or a dog or whatever, you know, give it a good home. Give it as much love as you can. And know that, you know, just enjoy the, you know, that love and affection from, you know, your pet. And when it's time to go, you know, when it's time for your pet to go, because most likely you will outlive your pet unless there's like a terrible accident or a terrible sickness and you just don't. But most people will outlive their animals, and, you know, understand that that's part of the deal. That's part of what it's like to love someone or something, you know. You have to also deal with loss. And that's you know, that's how it goes. And unfortunately, I mean, it is just a part of life. And I'm just trying to be like realistic about it and try not to, you know, I'm trying not to like beat myself up somehow and say like I didn't do enough. 'Cause I did do enough, and I know, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. And it's okay. You know what? She's gonna get, I've already planned, she's gonna get cremated. And, yeah. And I'm gonna have like a lovely little thing, you know, little photo of her with her little cremated remains. And maybe I'll get some jewelry. Yeah. Like this one. This necklace I'm wearing right now. This has my first cat's ashes in it. And his name was Chubbs, and he was a little like gray cat. And yeah, his picture's in there. You think it's a picture of like a husband or a family, like my mom? No, it's a picture of my cat. It's a picture of my cat. You know why? Cats, because he was my son. He was my 14-year-old son. I had him forever, and he was found in a cardboard box. And he traveled on 3 continents, and he's just like, he came with me everywhere. And so, you know, now he's still coming with me everywhere. In jewelry. I mean, it's either that or a tattoo. And I don't know, tattoos hurt. And I'm not really sure I want to get tattooed again. I did it once. And I was like, wow, this is painful. I don't want to do this anymore. Unless it's really tiny and I don't have to hurt so much. Anyway. Yeah. That's what's happening. I guess I'll play some Metropolis for you. Let me just switch to the display, okay? Boom. Okay. Hold up. Okay. So before I start, last time we had started like the newer section. Last time it went from like the awesome cool guitar section to like, which is I swear this, I don't know why, but it's just growing to me like my favorite section ever. I don't know why, but I think it just feels like so amazing. Something about it. So far in the story, and I've got about like, if I had to count how many minutes I have left to score, including credits, maybe like 13 or something like that, maybe 15, maybe more, a little bit more. I don't know. Did you hear some of the latest sections? Guppy Wigbert or Raven Motion says, yeah. Did you hear some of the latest sections? I don't know. I can go back a little and like play the fun guitar play section thing. Guitar plays. What the hell's wrong with me? Can you not English today? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, Guppy Wigbert says, sadly, no. Shit. Girl. Hold on. Shit. Girl. You in for a treat. A treat. Sorry. She said, I missed a few times. Midterms. Oh my god, how did your midterms go, though? Did they go okay? Hopefully. Yeah, maybe? It's okay. Yeah, you clearly have more important things to do. Better things to do. Head First Only says, I do not miss exams, Guppy Wigbert. No. Oh, hells no. Because exams, God, that was like the only time where I drank copious amounts of Red Bull, you know? Rave Emotion's like, I always liked exam time. This is not how he sounds, by the way, but I'm just gonna sound like, I'm just gonna pretend I'm him. I always liked exam time much more chill than regular classes. What? Seriously? Guppy Wigber's like, also, seriously? Head First Only is like, you are weird, sir. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Yeah, okay. I didn't like exam time. I think I'm part of the majority who doesn't like it. But Array of Emotions, if you love exams so much, then I'll create an exam for you. And I'll give it to you. I will administer the exam and I'll see how well you do. Yeah, high stress situation. High stress! Oh, by the way, the exam's gonna be in kitchen things. How to cook and all that jazz. Yeah! Rave Emotion says, yeah, totally. You get an extra exam. You get an exam every couple days, and for the rest, you just read a bunch of material. How is that bad? I think it's bad because it's like, I don't know how your exams were, but certainly for like all of us, like I'm sure, you know, exams are just there's such a big chunk of the grade, and also like all this stuff that you have to remember, you know? It's like it's yeah. Guppy Wigber says, the sad thing is that I still have classes. Plus everything is online now and Parisians are not great at digitalization. Oh, they like them old school books. Yeah. Raven Motion says, to be fair, I probably wasn't studying the most challenging thing. Probably not. I guess astrophysics was left for somebody else. At First Only says, when I did my mock O-levels in 1976, the library next to the school closed down and sold off all their stock dirt cheap. I still have dozens of books I bought there because I'd go and browse after each exam to decompress. Oh my god! I love it. Like that's like, I love that. That's your decompress. Your decompression ritual. Everyone has their own decompression ritual. Mine's binge watching shit and also looking at makeup and probably buying clothes. I'm terrible. Like you went and browsed books Head First Only and you were like, I'm gonna decompress like this, and mine's like, I'm gonna eat a bunch of junk food and watch I'm gonna binge watch something and then like just turn off my brain, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy some clothes and like get some makeup and possibly change up my hair. This is how I decompress. How do you Array of Emotions, I think, decompresses. Well, he's just like permanently sort of decompressed, but I think that if there is a time where he's ever so slightly like stressed, where his like BPM goes above 60, then I think that he just plays Minecraft. Yeah, that's it. It's just Minecraft. And it's like, ooh, let me build things in the shape of squares. That way other things can be squares. And then I can put all these squares together to make a big thing that looks like it's squares. And squares, more squares. I'm not a Minecraft person because I can't, in my mind, I can't just sit down and do that. It's like that's an investment of my time, and it's hard. It's like I can't decompress if I'm building things. How can I decompress? I'm trying to like use as little brain power as possible. At first, Guppy Wigber says, things I miss most in Paris are the numerous cheap cinemas and bookshops. Yeah, and you're missing out on all that fun shit, that like the reasons why people go to Paris. You know, other than the food. I mean, I think you can still get takeaways, but I mean, all the fun stuff that's outside, you know, it's like, it sucks. And unfortunately they don't have it, and I'm really sorry. I wish they did, because that sucks. Because then you could just be like, oh, I'm in like a film. I'm in like a Parisian film. And look, it's the Eiffel Tower and I'm wearing a beret. And you can just do that. Ooh, I'm just checking out these little books and the books little stalls, and yeah, that's how it should be, but unfortunately it isn't. And I'm really sorry because you don't get the full Parisian experience. Headfirst Only says a Rave Emotion's default state is pleasantly chilled. Yeah. Headfirst Only says, and a stripy top and culottes. Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, I have a stripy top. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. Navy blue. Oh yeah. Yeah, stripy top. Okay. So, don't leave the house without them. Yeah. Culottes. By the way, I hate culottes. I look terrible in culottes. I thought culottes were a wonderful fashion statement when I was 13. 12. No, 12. Oh, and they weren't. By the way, they weren't. And I just looked like shit. You know what? Basically, I looked like shit until I was about, oh God, I don't know, sometime in my late 20s. Yeah. It's okay. Now we got cool hair, red hair, and stripy tops and all that business. Copy Wigber says, don't forget the basket thingies. Oh, yeah, that makes people look like they're going on a picnic all the time. Oh, yeah, like, oh, look at this just random picnicking. Like, I'm fucking Yogi Bear. And is like, okay, boo-boo, let's have a picnic. It's like, yes. Fuck, I want a picnic. Oh, you can't, yeah, I want a picnic. But it's all like, wet and probably muddy outside, so no picnic. Headfirst Only says, is carrying a baguette still compulsory? Coffee Wigber says, yes, but only for the elite. And a bottle of wine, Array of Emotion says, yes, yes, and a wedge of the stinkiest cheese that you can muster. And then you have to like pretend like your palate is so fucking refined. Like, no, you think this cheese stinks? I think it smells like an aroma of deliciousness. That's what it smells like to me. Because, you know, you don't have a refined palate, you simpleton. Da French Dogie says, hi, people. Hey. How you doing? Headfirst Only is also referencing the cheese grommet and, like, I like the way he does that. Aw. Anyway, Guppy Wigber says, I was actually culture shocked when I found out the French eat cheese just like that. Yeah. Just like not on bread. No, just cheese. Well, I mean, cheese by itself is nice. Cheese with bread is also nice. Look, if anyone's just gonna give you cheese, like, that's fucking great. And I say take it. And if it's a cheese that you don't know, yeah, oh, the clenched fist gestures. Headfirst Only says, and I'm doing the clenched fist gestures that Wallace does too. For real. Here, boom. I'm doing it with you. Cheese! No, it's this. Am I stupid? Oh God, I am. Yeah. All right. There's more cheese and slices of Gouda at Guppy Wigber. Oh, a Rave Emotion saying this because he's Belgian. And he's just, like, making a Gouda joke because, like, the Dutch are super into Gouda. And by the way, the Dutch make wonderful Gouda. Like, don't hate on the Gouda. It's nice and standard. It's not my favorite, but look, if somebody offers you a sandwich and says, oh, yeah, and you want some Gouda on that, I'll be like, yeah, cool. All right. I'll take the Gouda. Yeah. It's nice. Lots of love for Gouda, Headfirst Only says. Guppy Wigber says, hey, don't turn on me now. We don't. Yeah, Da French Dougie says, I see you have a folder, more cat photos. Where is the original cat photos folder? There was... Yeah, it was in another folder. I don't know. These are just more cat. I don't know where you know what? it's because I uploaded them on Google Drive. And then I put the folder somewhere else, you know, out of sight. But I still, I wanted to upload some more cat photos to my Google Drive. And, let's see. Oh my god. Where are you? Hold up. Let me see if I've got any cool ones. Okay, so my thing was that I had this cat named Satan. And I always took derpy photos of him. Hold up. Oh yeah! We love kitties. Oh, look at that stupid face. I miss you, Satan. Satan was a really awesome cat who I raised from like a wee little thing. And he ran away, unfortunately. But he was amazing, and he had a big nose. And I didn't care, because I thought he was the most beautiful thing on this planet. You little nut. Oh, this is my collected stuff. Anyway, yeah. Headfirst only says, can I get some love for Stilton, though? It's better than crack. It is better than crack. Good God. Stilton is wonderful. Wonderful. So wonderful. I love Stilton on bread, crackers, everything. Everything. Oh, do you want to see it? Here's a picture of Queenie. Hold on, let me find a good one of her. Aw, here's when she was a little wee thing. Hi! I'm little! Oh, she's in the blanket. It's when she was younger. And she was vicious. She was mean. Mean little cat, but she got nice, but she was so mean. Okay. Obligatory HFO trivia. Only 5% of people in the UK eat blue cheese, which I am fine with, as that means there's more for me. Yeah, did you find that out on QI? Guppy Wigber says, I think the French are making a statement. Yeah. Derp cat material says the French doggy. Headfirst only says, the French have Saint Agar, which is an acceptable Stilton substitute. Probably say it like Saint Agar. I don't know. Guppy Wigber says, well, other fun fact is that the British do not even drink the most tea in Europe. Oh, they don't? Who drinks the most tea? Yeah, the Dutch, Guppy Wigber says. Oh, shut up. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, there's an entire cheese and beverage conversation in the chat right now, and it's lovely. And I love talking about food, and I love food. And you're just gonna get cute little photos of my cats. There. This is when Queenie was really young and so bad. But she looked really sweet, so that's something. This is a cat who has gastrointestinal lymphoma and who is currently like not, she's kind of slowly going on her way out, but we'll just give her lots of love and, you know, lots of hugs. Ray of Emotion says, I think I single-handedly raised the Belgian average by a couple percent points. Yeah. What's that, like a ton, like, I don't know, 2 liters a day? The French Dougie says, cuteness makes bad behavior bearable, always. Yeah! It does. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have a lot of shit. I got a lot of photos. Oh wait, here's something really funny. You want to see one? Here's a good one. Okay, so I was watching 2001: Space Odyssey, and Satan, my cat that ran away, he was like just entranced by the hominid scene, and he's just like, holy shit, what's that? Because every time he'd see like an animal on TV, he'd freak out. He'd be like. You do that little, you know that sometimes cats do that weird chirpy thing that goes, you know, like that? You know, I sound like a dolphin, but yeah. Yeah. This is what he would do. And whenever I'd watch 2001: Space Odyssey, this is what he'd do. Hold on, let me point to the right way. There. This is what he'd do. He'd like stare and he'd freak out. And he's like, what's with these crazy monkeys? And I'm like, it's a hominid. Come on. All right. Sorry. I know. Jeez. I have a lot of freaking photos, and I won't go through all of them, but it's okay. I have a lot of them. You know what? I should just do a stream next time where I like just show where it's just a bunch of random ass cat videos. Okay, I'll prepare that because I've got a lot. I've got cat videos. I've got a lot of cat photos. I've got ones that are like basically just really beautiful and some that are just really wacky, you know. And I don't know, they're just like really nice. Sometimes there's one, cat stream. I'll do a cat stream array of emotions sometime. Okay? So for now, back to Metropolis. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, so last time I showed you guys part of the newer section. I've been working on this a lot, but it's been taking me a long time because I've been trying to feel my way through it, and it because it's the ending, it's so difficult. My comment about the cat folder will return into a full cat stream, French Dougie says. Nice. Yeah. Shit, I'll do, you know what, next time, or maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look for everything and then just put it in a folder and make sure it's like something really funny. Yeah, I got some, but they're like on my phone right now, so I don't have them on Google Drive. But there are some funny ass videos. There's one where it starts out nice and it ends up with vomit, so that's cool. So, Guppy Wigbert, would you like to see the part with the guitar first? The guitar part is it's killer. It's after everything breaks. So in the film, the workers revolt. All the laborers, they revolt. They're like, let's break the machines, you know? And you're like, okay, cool, I guess. But don't you need those machines to live? And it's like, doesn't matter. So now it's like they messed up the machines, and now I guess, what's the last part you saw, Guppy Wigber? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so they messed with the machines, they killed the machines, and they're like, fuck the machines, like fuck the police. Yeah. So I guess I'll start playing it from like the ending of that. Hold on. Yeah, you'll get the full guitar. You get the whole guitar section, girl. This is for you. And then it's going to go into the newer section. And then I'm going to have to pause before it starts the newer section because I'm going to have to apologize for the mixing again. So let's just play it. Okay. That was that section.
Uh-huh.
Actually, that was 2 sections. And the next section that's coming up, I really should have been better at the mix with that. Bobby says, lovely. Aw, thank you. I love that theme. If you notice, it was Rotfang's theme. It's like when you first meet him, and it's like, it's really nice. It's one of my favorite themes. It's like one of the saddest themes to me, but I think it's just because he feels like the character of Rotfang feels grief so deeply to the point where it's kind of driven him insane. So I really like that. That's part of his kind of that's part of his sort of that I've made that part of his music as well. So like it's I don't know. I just really like his theme a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like sit down and start giving things titles and stuff, because when I do release this just as like music, I'm gonna have to actually put it, like, make tracks. Anyway, yeah. Headfirst Only says, the fact that Rotfang glances at the camera as he walks past it really bugs me, and I have no idea why. It's because we hate the breaking of the fourth wall. Do not break the fourth wall. Sean Solobeat says, giving things titles, overrated. Yeah, I think you kind of have to, though, just because, like, here's a section, here's a section, here's a section, here's a section. You know? And it's gonna be hard to, like, if you like a certain section, you just want to, like, you know, if you only want to listen to that part, then I have to give them kind of track names to at least sort of describe what's happening in the film, so that you kind of know where you are in the film, like plot points or characters or whatever. And so also, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, they're all talking about now they're talking in the chat, like, yeah, talking about the comfort of the fourth wall. Wabi's like, always break the fourth wall, breaking them walls down. Guppy Wigber says, the ring was made for people like Headfirst Only. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to, like, you're gonna accidentally, like, you're gonna pick a fly out, and then you're gonna be like, oh no, how did this fly get here? And then it's gonna be like, oh no, there's a scary, like, fucking, like, crazy dead child lady coming out of the fucking TV, and we're gonna get fucked up, and you're gonna end up with, like, no head. Have a nice day. God, that movie still freaks me out. I'm sorry, just, yeah, it still freaks me out. Oh my god, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Stop it. Headfirst Only says, the new owner of Wrexham Football Club is a master of breaking the fourth wall, and then breaking the fourth wall while he's breaking it. That's like the 16th wall or something. Yeah, that's a lot of walls. Maybe he should not be in a fucking house. Get him out of the fucking house. Chancellor Beat says, nope, the whole thing is just called Finished Project parentheses version 2 final draft remastered version 4 final mix mastered. Yeah, dude, Chancellor Beats, I have so many files like that in my Metropolis folder. I do. So it's okay. It's okay. I have, like, the same thing, but usually not very long, because I keep them somewhat short. But then I go, like, you know, version 2, version 3, mastered, mixed but not mastered, part this, part that, and it's, yeah, I have to, with doing this project, I have to kind of make a lot of files, a lot of Ableton Live files, because I can't just keep it on one continuous thing. It would kill my computer completely. It wouldn't play. So I have to do that a lot, and so I have to, like, save bits and put like pieces here and there and everything. Yeah. Deadpool has a football club, says Headfirst Only. Nice. Hey, Guppy Wigber says, have you seen Fleabag? They constantly break it too, but in a funny way. Plus you get to see Andrew Scott as a hot priest. Yeah, you know what? I have seen some of Fleabag. I like it so far. It's really interesting. I don't know how, for the UK people who are watching, how accurate is the culture in Fleabag? Because there was one episode, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's an episode where she visits the home on the anniversary of like mom's death or something, and it's weird, really weird or something, and just culturally, how accurate is the kind of weird passag behavior? Because it's super passag. Luxury artist, hello. Hot Priest is a great band name, Headfirst Only says. Yeah, it's a great band name. Hot Priest, what's your like band name? And we're like, we're Hot Priest, bitch. That'd be great. And then everybody is dressed in like the little like priest collar and like a Cossack thing. Headfirst Only says, Passag, it's our national pastime. Nice. So, yeah, luxury artists, we are like talking about like breaking the fourth wall right now, and how like we're watching, like how, cause like we were watching a bit of the Metropolis thing, and like Headfirst Only was super annoyed by like Rotfang, the character of Rotfang, kind of looking at the camera for like a second, and he's like, no. And yeah, so now breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. Guppy Wig versus, I think they're all their own kind of horrible. I didn't like any of the Fleabag characters. Headfirst Only says, oh my god, I got a cough. You should see my local village FB group. So much passive aggression, and it has its own tropes and cliches. Yeah. Yeah. Passag. British people, you're really good at it. All right. So you never refer to children or kids. It's always the little ones. Headfirst Only says, oh, Jesus. Really? They're not children or kids. They're the little ones. What if they're adults? Are they still little ones? Like, be like, oh, it's a little one. But he's like, 6'5", and he's like, 23 years old. And is it still a little one? Or is he like a big one? And can you say big one? Or is that not? I don't know. That's weird. I'm weird. Everything is weird. Everything is weird. Ah. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I gave you that warning about the mixing. It's not this section, it's the next section that's coming. That's a little mixed, slightly wonky, cuz I had like no time. I had no time, and I had to kind of like get it all like thrown onto a video. So I'm sorry, but and I'm just going to give you a heads up. I'm rapping in this part. I think I'll still keep it. I like the rapping. I like that I'm putting it in there, but yeah, just to sort of give you a heads up. Headfirst Only says, teenagers are just youths. They're youths. We are here for the rap. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to I'm going to lower the thing down. Okay, a little. And I'm sorry if it gets a little too loud. Sorry. Okay. We'll just rewind a little. Okay, so here we are. Basically, so far in the thing, the workers, they found Grot, who was knocked unconscious but was alive again, and he's like, hey! He's like, why did you destroy the machines? The machines were keeping us alive. And now everything's like broken, and there's flooding, the worker city is flooded, and you left your children down there, they're probably dead. And the workers are like, oh no! Because like they were stupid, and they were like just led on by like Evil Maria, who was like super persuasive and very much leading the way to destruction, leading the path to destruction. And so Evil Maria's partying with all the other rich hoes, and Good Maria was like with, she was hanging out with Frieder and Josaphat, and they were like, let's save the kids, and they totally did. They saved the kids. But now, like, yeah, Evil Robot Maria. So now she's like, Good Maria is kind of kind of waiting to like meet up with I think she's waiting for Frieder again to like, because they're bringing the children to this club thing because their homes are flooded and they're, you know, they almost died. And the workers still think that their children are dead. They're still really mad at evil Robot Maria. And now they're like, we're gonna fucking lynch her. Because she's a goddamn witch. And now it's a witch haunt. And so, the little ones, I'm so sorry, Guppy Wigber, says the little ones. Oh, I'm sorry. So, bring it all back, full circle, Guppy Wigber. Yeah, so like, Frieder, Josaphat, and Maria good Maria saved the little ones. The little ones are now being sort of taken care of, like, in a club. And, yeah. And now, you know, good Maria is, like, waiting outside. She doesn't know that a mob of angry people are coming. There's a mob of angry workers coming, thinking they're looking for revenge, and they're thirsty for blood, and they're mad, and that's what's happening right now. And of course, like, the rich people, even though like the power just shut off and stuff, they've got lanterns. They're still partying it up, and evil Robot Maria is partying it up with them. And is like having a grand old time, and the workers don't know that there are two Marias. They don't know yet. They only think there's one, and they think that the Maria like led them to the loss of their children. Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna play this for you.
They cry and call me a witch and lay their sins at my feet. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. The blood is pumping as I brace into attack. They swing the hammer and it strikes me in the back. Claim they're exterminating me on God's behalf. They want my tears, but I just look at them and laugh. Am I not what you asked for? Not what you prayed for? Your fearless leader, great mediator. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you like, and I will lead you to damnation. Can't they see what they've done? All that they hated, they've become. Think they can tell good from evil, but which one is which one is which one? No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cut me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cut me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. Saith Malayus, Maleficarum. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you lack, and I will lead you to damnation. Malayus Maleficarum.
Okay, there you go. Oh, I'm getting rated with a party of 11. Thank you, Mystic Veil. Oh, how are you doing, Miss? Oh, Mystic Veil, you finally you catching it? Oh, Mystic Veil says so happy to finally catch a stream. So Mystic Veil and we did like a kind of podcast together on Zenith Dark Skies Twitch channel, and it was for games, and it was actually, I thought I was gonna be like the shittiest person on there, like the stupidest one, but I was like, oh no, I'm not the stupidest one. Mystic Veil says, I'm great, girl, how are you? I am doing fine, because I'm scoring Metropolis, and I'm almost like, I've got about like maybe 13 minutes left to do, and that's including like the end title credits, so it's getting dramatic and stuff. And yeah, so I just played the newest section, and I don't know, I feel like I should, you know what, I should play Great Destroyer of Worlds for you, because that's a new, like, that's a part that is kind of like everybody likes it. I don't know. And this is, oh, but by the way, did you guys like the new section? It's because I'm like rapping. Yeah, I do like the singing and rapping thing, but in this it's like rapping. I just go full on and with a big choir, and it's like ah. Yes, new section is awesome. Headfirst only says I was really into it. Chantal Levite says the rapping adds so much. Array of Emotion says yes. I add rap in there because what it does, it takes that aggression to the next level. So what you've got here is you've got a scene where like these people are running after, and they're going to like oh yeah. Mystic Veil says, I hate that I can't stay, but I did a cosplay on stream. Oh, you did? Oh, cool. What did you cosplay? And I need to get this makeup off and head to work. Okay, no worries. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by. You're so nice. And by the way, I've seen some of your your cosplay and your makeup. I saw the sprinkles one, and that was amazing, by the way. It was great. But like I was trying to like comment, but my app was being all like weird and I couldn't like type in something, and I'm sorry. But yeah, you looked amazing. I'm just letting you know. I really like your makeup stuff. Thumbs up. Okay, yeah. I did a Galaxy cosplay. Turned out so cool. I'll send you a final pic. Girl, you're good. I appreciate you so much. Aw. It's thank you. And yeah, send me a pic via you can just send me via Twitter or whatever. I'm there. You know. We're friends. Anyway, so that's the new section. And the reason why I decided to put like hip hop and stuff in there, I decided to take it from like, because basically we had like dance, kind of a dancey sort of theme. We had orchestral, and we had like dance. I took it from like sort of. I also incorporated the guitar in there still because of the last section. So it's kind of what I do is like I try to take an instrument from before, like from the last scene or the last section, and I tried to like kind of put a little bit of that in there, to kind of, it's like an ombre. I'm ombreing the music. I don't know how else to say that. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm ombreing the music. So it so that when you go into the next section, it doesn't feel so alien. It always has an element of something from before, and also has an element of something that's coming. So, so let's see. So yeah, so that I'll play this part for you. And you'll hear, that kind of that dun 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 dun, dun there, that part. Hold on, I'm gonna play it now. So I take that and I put it back in like this section. I think I put it back in there. So, guitar, you got the guitar. So that's also, so now that the BPM, by the way, I took it up to like 150, and I did like, I kind of messed with it a little bit because I felt like it needed to up the ante. We've got a situation where people are getting really angry. It's a mob that's super angry, and they're going to like, they're like burn the witch. She's a witch. She's a witch. It's like burn her. And so they're super like, they're so angry that I felt like it needed music that was a bit more aggressive. And I already did like metal, and I already did like, and before that I did kind of like a crazy sort of mix of like orchestral metal. And now I was like, okay, now we're gonna go like full, like, do like more hip hop stuff, because I did hip hop in the beginning also. I did, and I throw it in there like little, I kind of sprinkle the genre in there. And so this is it. This is like where I really kind of take it to like that, you gotta bump it up just a little bit more. And I felt like the only way I could bump it up even more and make it just more aggressive is if I rap, and I just sound really mad. and And also I felt like anytime I do and it was actually Array of Emotions who pointed this out. It seems that every time I do like lyrics, like I start doing like song singing or rapping or something, generally it's when I do like this section and then the Great Destroyer of Worlds section, it's evil Maria. It's evil robot Maria. It's like, who do you identify with? Well, I'm like, evil robot Maria, I'll take her. And I really like that. And I didn't know it. I just thought she had a cool character. I always like the evil ones. It's like, oh, who do you like? Villains. Not the hero? No, I want the villain. I want the person who's going to like wreck some shit and then yeah, but be a bit more complex and has like hang-ups and neuroses, you know. So that's why I did that like that. And that's why I added rap. And I know that it's like before the only rap I had put in there was like money when I did the money power. So it was like it was all like money power. It was hold on. There's a part. It's when hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, so now you see, like, all right, so I did before, like, that was the most, it was that section, and it was the section when you first meet Yo Friederson. And these are, like, sort of like the hip-hop sections. And now I bring it back because now it's just, like, super aggressive. And before, I used it in a way where it was, like I just wanted Yo Friederson to kind of be sort of like a gangster. Right? Like he's kind of like he's got power, he's got money, and he's in charge, and it's like he's like the man, he's the boss of the city, the mayor. I don't know. Is there even a mayor? Shit, I don't know. So yeah, so I did that, and I was like, all right, I brought back some synths, some of the same synths. He's the man, psych. Array of Emotion says, what? What is that? He's the man? He's the man. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think I know where that reference is from, but you're gonna have to remind me. 'Cause, yeah. Anyway, so, I don't know. Oh, also, let's see, what do I call back? So I call back the that sort of, that kind of, that bouncy violin. Stream delay, I typed it as you were saying it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nice. It's not, it's Jinx. You don't say psych, you say Jinx, by the way. Psych is like, psych! I didn't mean it. It means like, I love you, psych! You know? Or, this is an awesome outfit, psych! Yeah, that's how you say it. Jinx is what you say when you do the same thing at the same time, you know. Anyway, what else did I put in there? yeah, so I call back to the previous instruments, and I also put the I also give you a section in there where it's like I give you the sort of the synths, some of the kind of these little beats that kind of come in later in the more hip hop section. I kind of introduce it so it again, so it kind of ombres, so it's like crossing, it's overlapping, and then that way you get a taste of it, and you're not really, unless you're like looking for it, you won't kind of register it, but you will, like subconsciously you will. And so when it comes up again, you're more likely to accept it, as like your ears are more likely to accept it. It won't be as jarring. It won't be jarring because you've heard it before. And that's why I did it like that. Okay, and also that's why I put a lot more horns in that little dancey section. So hold up. Here. I'm gonna play this section again and I'll show you. Okay. So, you heard that, like, that kind of, you know? Alright, that comes up again in this. Maybe I should just play. You know what? Let me just play this fucking part over again. Do you want the hip hop section over again? Hold on. Because I'm trying to, like, I want you to listen for things. There are lots of details I put in there that I take from, like, the section before that, or I take I put the theme of, like, that sort of Maria kind of heart theme, the piano. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna play that over for you again, and I'll kind of point it out in the chat, okay? Alright, hold up. Boom.
the rush of the heat. They cry and call me a witch and lay their sins at my feet. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. The blood is pumping as I brace into attack. They swing the hammer and it strikes me in the back. Claim they're exterminating me on God's behalf. They want my tears, but I just look at them and laugh. Am I not what you asked for? Not what you prayed for? Your fearless leader, great mediator. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you lack, and I will lead you to damnation. Can't they see what they've done? All that they hated, they've become. Think they can tell good from evil, but which one is which one is which one? No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cover me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on fire. As I laugh in your face, lift me onto the pyre. Raise me to the heavens, higher and higher. Cover me with the rope, pull me tighter and tighter. Bind me to the stake, fools, light me on. No mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. No room for mercy, no absolution. Burn me to death, it's the final solution. Their revolution sends me to my doom. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. Saith Malayas, Maleficarum. I'm the culmination of creation. I am everything you lack, and I will lead you to damnation. Maleficarum.
Okey-dokies. So yeah, I typed out, like, when in the chat, I was like, I'm just gonna, like, type out a lot. I didn't even type out all the callbacks. All the shit. There's so much shit. I can't type that fast. But yeah, now that I've showed you that, and I played some stuff earlier, now you kind of know, right? There you go. Headfirst Only says, I've just realized there are a couple of vintage charabonks in the pyre, like old motor buses. Yes, I know, right? It's like totally here. This is what he's talking about. Hold the phone. Boom. See those? With the, like, I like that the headlights are on. The headlights are still on. It's like these buses still work, but we're gonna burn them anyway. And I don't quite understand why they would burn the buses. Like, we need the buses, I guess. Like, don't we need the buses? Yeah, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been sort of, like, watching this over and over again. So I'm like, yeah, buses, yeah. There are lots of things I don't catch, but that's one of the things I did catch. And notice it's in front of that cathedral. Remember the cathedral the first time with the whole, like, moving scary things with the you know, the seven deadly sins and like the cathedral where Frieder was supposed to meet up with Maria, and like she didn't show because she had gotten captured, which is how this scene's ending. So I have to basically transition into a scene where it's a chase scene again, where like, you know, where the character of Rotfang is going to is chasing real Maria again, and she's obviously horrified. Yeah, and he like totally outweighs her and is like taller, so it's like that's not fair. I mean, yeah. Arabian Motion says, well, if you're gonna burn a witch, where better to do it than a church, right? Yeah, I guess, in front of a cathedral. I guess you're like, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. And by the way, I say that, I go, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. And what it does, the reason why I put that in there is because it gets you used to that sound. It gets you used to that kind of the sort of the rapping that's going to come. Like, it's gonna be like, I'm going to introduce little like the vocal cadences, and so I want you to kind of accept the vocal cadences as they are, and it won't be too jarring. So I put little things in the beginning. I put little things like just kind of leading up to it, so that you can kind of accept it as so when you do hear in like the proper song, you're going to subconsciously you're gonna know it. You're gonna remember it. Even if it's, you didn't catch the words, still you're gonna catch, a little bit of it. And so that's what I'm trying that's what I'm trying to do. I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. Raven Motion says, poor Maria, Rotfang is like the original neckbeard. Yeah, he is. He's like, I just need her, and it's like, she doesn't like you, she's not that into you, and it's like, but I'm gonna chase her into loving me. That's it. Headfirst Only says, me being me, I will not rest until I find out which vehicle it was called the Rumpler Tropfenwagen. My Google fu is strong. It is really good. Well done, you. Well done. Also, Guppy Wigber says the Germans have a great sense for irony. So that's the newest section, and I think that will be the only. I think that will be the only time I rap, because it's so full, because they're killing somebody. I mean, yeah, I know she's like a robot, but in my mind, she's like a person. So I think when you like killing somebody, it's like, where all these people are angry. That's why you need like a choir. That's why you need like the full like burst of like crazy voices. Like, I think scenes like those. The D Stewart, hey, what's up? Hey, you showed up. You remembered. So a scene with like a lot of that kind of aggression. The way I see it, it needs a lot of hits. It needs a lot of like punch, and that's why I decided to use a drum and bass pattern. It's a drum and bass pattern, but I took it and I decided to recreate it using orchestral percussion, and like yeah. The D Stewart says, hey, and everyone's saying hi, and he says, end of the work day, this week sucks, you must entertain me more. Oh, don't worry, I got this. I am entertaining you with rapping, with stories, with like references. And so whenever you want to create a kind of punch, I think what's one of the punchiest sorts of genres that you can think of? It's like, I think definitely hip hop is one of them, and also drum and bass. Like, there's something about drum and bass, and it's drum and bass. It moves quickly, and it works. It moves quickly. But I already put in like a drum and bass beat before, like that was like a and that was in the beginning, and it was also in that, the second callback scene where they're destroying all the machines. This one, I decided to not use like a regular drum and bass beat, because usually it's just like a regular kick and a regular like snare. It's like doom t do t do t do t, like that, like do do t do t. And so I was like, okay, how can I take this how can I take this and or incorporate orchestral instruments into it? Okay, I want to take orchestral, I want to take drum and bass, and I want to take hip hop and choir. And I want to take all of those things and like smash it into one thing. How do I do it? This is how I do it. Yeah. Headfirst Only says, talking of drum and bass, I was delighted to hear a couple of new tracks from Pendulum this week. And show tunes. What was the and show tunes? Yeah, so punch, like, and show tunes. I don't really. The piano is what makes it work. It brings it back, doesn't it? Right? So it's that beautiful section where it gets quieter, and it's like that sort of kind of second verse / bridgey part. I don't know what to call it. It's that part where things go quieter. And what it does, it's the main theme. So the main theme is always that sort of that lovely piano theme that you hear it throughout the film. It pops up like everywhere, just little sprinkles here, little sprinkles there. Not always piano. It's sometimes like a string. It's sometimes like something else, like vocals. It's sometimes choir, and there was one with choir, there was one with piano, there's one with strings. And so I decided, okay, well, let's bring it back to the piano then, because that piano, it what it does, it gives it that heart, it gives it the sweetness, it gives it that intimacy and that moment of reflection. The D Stewart says, have we already watched, or is this the teaser advanced notice section? No, we've already watched it. Yeah. We've already watched it because you're a little late. But okay. If you guys want me to play like from the beginning or something again, I will do it. If you guys are like, nah, I want to go now, and I can stop this too. But the D Stewart did not get to see the newer stuff, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. It depends. Like, whatever you guys want to do, we'll do. But if you guys want, I can tune in again later. It's fine. The D Stewart says, yeah. I wish it'd come just a little bit earlier. I was doing like a full fucking thing. I did it twice already. I don't want to subject people to like music over and over again. Like, they might hate me. They'll be like, I'm so tired of this scene. Can you play a different scene? I'm sorry. But yeah. Do you need me to like direct message you or something? Don't do it. I'm East Coast. Okay. I get it. I'm sorry, dear. But yeah. That's you missed it. You missed. I played it twice. And you missed the rapping. There was rapping. I did rapping like here in the section too. Yeah. It's so you can like, yeah. If you watch you can watch the playback thing. I play it there again. I need the approbation. It's fine. Okay. All right. Sorry. Anyway, that's all I've done so far. This was a chunk that was about this whole section that I had to work on. It was about I don't know 10 minutes and 45 seconds about that. So I played for you 10 minutes and 45 seconds of newer updated stuff. And yeah, I hope you liked it. Okay, I think I'm just like coughing like an idiot now. Playback is cool, no problem, the D Stewart says. I'm sorry. I played it twice, and usually I'll play things twice and no more than twice because I feel like I'm subjecting everybody to the third time. It's like, okay, we're so done. So yeah. I guess that's all I have for now. You need more chocolate Halloween candy. The D Stewart says, I would love more chocolate Halloween candy to soothe my throat. I don't know. I just started coughing for like no reason, which is weird. I think I'm just like my throat's getting dry or something, or I don't know. I just need to drink a lot more water again. Anyway, Halloween chocolate candy. Yeah, because Halloween chocolate's gonna like fucking fix my fucking throat. I don't think so. Array of Emotion says, the chocolate Halloween candy is long gone. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Do I have any discipline? Nah. I do. I have discipline. I was a bit more disciplined than someone else. I'm not going to name names. Yeah. Head First Only says, I have Rice Krispie marshmallow treats. Yeah. You know, it's like, I love Rice Krispie marshmallow treats. Head First Only, you have to tell me if do they soothe a sore throat? Yeah. What does this fix? What do Rice Krispie treats? What kind of ailments does this treat other than like being a kind of antidepressant? Yeah. Gubby Wigber says, I'm making Irish coffee cake this weekend for my father's birthday. Oh, that's so sweet. Happy birthday to your daddy. Yeah. Honestly, it's for me, of course. Yeah. Gubby Wigber. We know. I bake cakes for people, but really, it's kind of like it's like a treat for you and maybe one for me. Okay? Yeah. At first only says, you'll still have a sore throat, but you'll be full of delicious marshmallow goodness. I know. Whiskey. Talk about whiskey. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to full camera. Okay, so there you go. You got the new stuff. You got the new versions of stuff. If you have any questions, just ask me. And you look, okay, I had a really fucking bad week. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I had a bad week. I cried a bunch. And it was like I had a bad Monday to now. It started off terribly. And I was crying. And it was because, yeah, something happened. I can't be like really specific on here. But yeah, it was terrible. And I was feeling really fucking bad about myself. Like, really bad. Like, I'm so... Like, everybody hates me, and I'm not talented enough, and I'll never get anywhere. And, you know, that's that lovely little spiral of self-doubt. And, yeah, that. Guppy Wigber says, he says thanks. Aw, we love your dad, but we love you too. And I don't know, girl, maybe like you're my favorite. Shut up. I mean, we love you. We love you, gringo. Anyway, yeah. Lemsip with whiskey is what I'd recommend for a sore throat. Headfirst only says, sweetened with honey. Yeah, my throat's not sore. I'm just like, I just get this weird sort of cough thing sometimes. It's just weird. It goes away. It comes, it goes. Whatever. The D Stewart says, I've been weepy for no justification. Stupid week. I know. Hey, you and me both. All right? I know. I'm crying. I was crying a lot. And I was feeling bad. I think it was just sort of like feeling sorry for myself. But also, I don't know. I think it was just like, oh my god, I'll never amount to anything. And I'm terrible at this. And what makes me think that I can even like do this? I'm so fucking stupid. But do you ever have those moments where you're just like, I'm garbage and everything is garbage and all the things I want I'll never have. And I'm, yeah. There you go. Yeah, Headfirst only says, it's definitely been a bear of a week. Me too, yeah. I don't know, is there something happening? Like, I don't even know, do I even believe in that kind of shit? That astrology shit? Probably not. I don't even know I don't even know. Look, I haven't seen the moon in ages. I barely go outside, and I don't even look out the window very much. Because all I do is, like, sit at my desk and work on fucking music. Aww. The D-Steer says, my projects are ridiculous, out of left field, but I'm flashing back to sad teenage years, which is effed up. I'm so sorry. That's the worst. When you have bad teenage year memory, like, teenage memories. Like, I don't know what it was like for you guys when you were a teenager. But shit, it was terrible for me. I was really, like, hideous. And I was hideous. And I was unpopular. Very unpopular. I was nerd. A complete one. Like, you know, like, I'm gonna write Star Trek fanfic and play Vampire the Masquerade. The role-playing game, the actual one by White Wolf, the, you know, where you have an automatic dice roller, and it was like, yeah, it was online. Anyway, yeah, that's the kind of girl I was. I was like, how about I'm socially awkward, and I don't know how to talk to people. And I yeah, really, really bad everything. Everything was bad. I was terrible. And yeah. Oh, yeah. The D Stewart says, total loser in school and painfully shy, so I had no idea how to take the next step when I had a summer girlfriend. Look, the fact that you had a summer girlfriend is amazing, because I didn't even have a summer anything. You know what my summer was? Sitting inside and not being told to not go outside too much and get too much sun, because that would make my skin tone too dark, and my mom didn't like that. Yeah. At first only said, my childhood was so bad I have PTSD. So yeah, me too. High five! Over years, huh? I know it's stupid. First world whiny. The D Stewart says, don't worry. You know what? On one hand, it's like we can always say, like, oh, it's just first world problems. We're all, you know, it's just like, whatever. There are worse things happening. And yeah, it's true. There are terrible things happening in the world. There are terrible things, worse things happening to other people. But that doesn't mean that your experience is invalid, okay? It doesn't mean that, hey, Robin, you're late. You're so late, man. I just played all my shit, and I'm just wrapping it up. Sorry. So, look, if you ever, I know that sometimes, yeah, you're trying to just have perspective, and you're just trying to see it as like, okay, these are first world problems. I shouldn't be like feeling bad. And it's like, you know what? That doesn't mean, because there will always be people who have more problems than you, and there will always be people with fewer problems. And that doesn't mean that what you're feeling is completely stupid or invalid. It's your experience, and it's yours. And no one can tell you how you feel. Only you know. So, it's okay. You're allowed to feel bad. You're allowed to have feelings and emotions. And you're allowed to feel a little sorry for yourself. And you're smart enough, clearly, that you have enough perspective that you can get out of it. You know, that you can, you know, at some point it's like, all right, okay. It's not the end of the world. But it doesn't mean you don't have to, it doesn't mean you have like no feelings. It doesn't invalidate your experience. You can feel bad. And head first only, you can feel bad too. Yeah. If you feel bad, it's okay. Because everyone feels bad at some point. And me too. Will's Robin says, it is okay, was watching a movie because I'm home and can watch movies with my sister now. Good, you're home. I'm so glad you're not like quarantined up in your student dorm thing. That sucks, man. Ugh. Guppy Wigber says, well, your childhoods were bad, but did you have a global pandemic and Donald Trump in your childhoods? No, we didn't. but we had other things, and I'm sure everybody is like, yeah. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. Everybody has like terrible stories. Maybe not, some people have worse stories than others, but it's okay. Everyone has like shit they go through. And just because someone has more or less, it doesn't make yours any less valid. Okay? The 5-letter word. No! God, I hope you guys are okay. In the US, I hope you guys are okay. I don't know how things are right now. I keep up with the news, but there's only so much that you can kind of like get from that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I guess sorry I started a little bit late. But I hope you guys still enjoyed yourselves. Ryako, Twitch therapy, namaste. The D Stewart says, yeah. Look, I know that like you might feel bad right now, and it sucks, and I'm sorry, and you're allowed to feel bad. Ryako has 5 letters. Yeah, I'm the bad word. Bitch. The D Stewart, I am so sorry. I'm sorry you're going through a shitty time. Headfirst only, I sent you a care package. I did. You ought to be getting it on Friday. That's what the postman said, but I don't know. Headfirst only says, it was a good show. The new stuff is awesome. We'll get through this. See you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Well, Robin says, it is okay to feel bad sometimes. Yes, it is okay. It's okay. Go ahead and feel bad. And then find a way to feel better again. Even if it's like Rice Krispie treats, like a lot of them. Okay. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And thanks for watching. I will be back next week, hopefully with some more, possibly the ending. I can't tell. I don't know. I'm just going to be working on this. Anyway, take care, you guys. I love you. Wear a mask. Don't be a dick to anybody if you can help it. And remember that I love you. I love you. Oh, you guys are the best. Sorry, I'm weird. I'm so sorry.